As you can see, my brows are already done, and here I am trying to figure out what do I even want to do. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely love how this look turned out, so definitely keep watching. Of course, I'm gonna go in and conceal my eyes with the color Fawn because I just feel like that is the perfect concealer for those like caramel brown skin girls, like light brown girls. Fawn just does it for us. Now, ladies, this part is important. Blending out that concealer on your eye because just having those creases inside the concealer, it just doesn't make the eyeshadow look good. And you want to make sure that you blend, blend, blend until it is super smooth. It is so important. I promise you. Take the time. And yes, this is in real time. That blending was in real time. And yes, I had to go back and fix my little lashes. I did some clusters the night before just to try them out. And I like them. At first I didn't though. And of course, we're going to go in with a Nika K fall palette. And we're going to go in with that dark brown in the crease. And we're going to get to smoking that out. Okay, so now we got to blend it out, and I'm going to go in with that center whitish color, and I'm going to apply it to my lids. My camera had stopped recording because I ran out of space, but I picked up right where I left off, and I just tapped it onto the eyelid, just to make sure it's nice and packed and even, and that's what we're looking for. This is still giving, very soft girl, but with a little razzle dazzle, not exactly glam. So, everyone has their definition of soft B or soft glam, whatever you like to call it. And this is one of my soft looks. A glam, I just feel, has a lot more glitter. Going in with my 24K Nudes palette by Maybelline New York. As you can see, I went in with that fourth color on the bottom row, which is like a blackish bluish color, and I placed that in the corner of my eye and just kind of blended it into the crease to darken it up a little bit more. And I went in with a different clean tiny brush and I just smoked it together to make it look seamless and not have the blackness look so harsh. So as you can see me going in there right now, just smoking it out a bit and bringing it into that whitish color as well so that the transition looks seamless as well. Next, I went back in that same palette and used the first one on the top row, that pinkish, very gentle shimmering eyeshadow. It's not necessarily a glitter shadow, but it has a nice little shimmer to it. And I packed that right on top of the white just to add, again, some more razzle dazzle because that's what I do. And please bear with me, y'all. Also, I went in the Nika K Makeup Sugar Coat palette and I got some of that pink glitter. Now, it is more of like a shadowy glitter, so it kind of has that like shadow base instead of just being like plain sparkling glitter. So it doesn't really shine as much as a glam would. This is just adding, again, a razzle dazzle because that's what we do. We add a little razzle dazzle. And that's what you're going to hear a lot over here. So if you don't like a little razzle dazzle, then this may not be the place for you, and that's okay. But for my girls who like a little razzle dazzle, even though we tell ourselves we're going to keep it simple and cute, and we end up, just going a tad bit overboard, but not too much, then you're in the right place. Now, I see y'all realize I got both my eyes done. And I've thrown some concealer on under my eye as well. Now I'm going to place it right on my cupid's bow area and connect it with under the eye. And I'm also going to place some on my chin. I don't like it on my forehead because it's just not for me. I'll do it for makeup clients. Some don't want it as well. So, you're the client. You choose what you want. But moving forward, ooh, and I did put it on my forehead in this video. Wow. Y'all see how I get for y'all? I'll be going crazy. I'm not even going to delete this and do it over. Why? Because we being real, right? I usually don't, but clearly I was showing off for y'all this day. So yeah, and y'all definitely enjoyed it on Instagram. Now this spray right here, good stuff, okay? And that is the Revlon face spray. I'll leave everything that I use in this video down in the description box below. Bear with me, I'm just coming back, and honey child, y'all, I'm just being my authentic self because that's what we need more, people that are going to be authentic. And as y'all can see, I'm blending out that concealer. I start from like the edges to, kind of soften it up. And then I gently make my way, deeper, closer to the eye and towards the center of the concealer. Going in with the color Nutmeg in the matte poreless Maybelline Fit Me. Um, Nutmeg definitely has been my color since coming back from Puerto Rico. I definitely got a nice tan. And I love it, by the way, because I came back with less acne and beautiful golden brown skin. Like, period. It gave what it was supposed to. And the trip definitely gave what it was supposed to as well. But as y'all can see, the concealer was blended out beautifully. Now we're going to go in with the foundation and blend that out as well. As you can see, I'm not going too far up on the concealer because I don't want it to mess up and combine and do something weird. Okay? So just blend. And remember, you still have to contour and add blush, and it's going to help smooth those harsh lines between the transitions of concealer and foundation. So just keep blending and make sure y'all get your jawline and under that chin, okay? And if you don't got your, normal color, go down to the neck too because Y'all be killing me out here, okay? Blend, 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 blend. Bop, 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 bop. Blend, 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 blend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blend, blend, blend. And I went in with that good old Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. And let me tell y'all something. It don't move, honey. And you don't need to put a whole bunch of it on. As y'all can see, I don't necessarily bake. I put some on the brush. I tap off about 98% of the excess, and I tap that into the concealer. Now, the palette y'all saw was this fake Maybelline Fit Me powder palette I got from Temu. I don't think they sell it anymore, but if they do, I promise I will leave it down in the link below. But just look how it's creating that beautiful cheekbone. I love a good cheekbone with my makeup. Not too sharp though, but just enough to lift the face and make you look like the baddie that you are. So you should do the same thing, right? And don't forget, y'all, check me out on Instagram, book up. The more I get to work on beautiful faces, the more I get to learn and teach y'all up here on this app, honey, because this is a growing page. We are growing together. We are learning together. And I will always have room to learn more. So if you got any tips on something I could do different, if you're another makeup artist out there, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I'm always down for some good old criticism. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Please remember that. Please and thank you. Now, I'm going in with my blush. Well, I'm going to say pink shadow mixed with a little glitter. Because I did break my blush palette and it shattered into pieces and everything mixed up. And I didn't have time to fix it. And ladies, stop making excuses. Okay, if something breaks, it's always multiple makeup products that you should have that can definitely substitute for something else. Okay, because I'm not going to lie. This eyeshadow was definitely hidden, all right? It was a pink shadow from the Nika K Makeup Sugar Coat palette. It's the only bright pink in there. And then I went in and dapped that brush in a little of that silver glitter in the top row. And I made it happen. I love blush. Blush definitely brings together the concealer and the contour. You put it right in between that line, and that helps make everything look seamless. And of course, y'all know I love blush on the nose. It just gives soft, very gentle, very demure. And yeah, I said very demure. What are you gonna do? Now, do y'all see the contour happening on his nose? Because one thing I love to do is contour my nose. I just love it. I'm sorry. It's so many ways you could contour your nose, and today was just a regular, simple snatch look. Usually I like to add a little line right at the tip of my nose to give it this cute little Miss Piggy look, but I was feeling real classy. And always go back and add some of the colors that you use on your lid to your bottom line and smoke that baby out just like so. Y'all see that? For my lip liner, I went in with this Anastasia by Beverly Hills concealer. It's like a pomade concealer that they have. I got it in an Ipsy package, and it was too dark at the time before I got my tan, so I used it as a lip liner, and it's so creamy. Then I went in with my NYX Pro Lip Cream palette and the lightest pink color that they have, and I applied it, of course, to the center of my lips. And at first, I was a little worried. I'm like, that's a little too bright for a girl like me. But you gotta trust the process sometimes, honey. And as you can see, I kept piling it on because who doesn't love pink? And of course, after this, I gotta go on top with a nice glitter. Sorry, not glitter, gloss. A nice gloss. I'm a glitter girl, so sorry. I get my words mixed up sometimes. I'm only human. But do y'all see the look? Y'all see the lips? Y'all see it? Y'all see me? And that's why Mary had a little lamb. Period. So I thank y'all for tuning in because this baby here is the final look. Get into it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, and I went back and I added a little mascara to my bottom lashes. Now, listen, come on now. Just look at it. I love it. And oh, yes. And for the people talking about the faces, I'm going to make any face by any means necessary to make sure I get my product laid and slayed, okay? Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I appreciate the love and support. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I will be dropping videos every Wednesday and Sunday. So I look forward to seeing you again later.